Hello, everybody. It is your girl, Presh, and I'm back with another video. Don't forget to comment, like, subscribe, hit that notification bell button so you never miss a video when I do upload. And don't forget to share my videos wherever, with whoever, so they know you rocks with your girl, though. Shout out to my 22 subscribers, excuse me. Shout out to my 22 subscribers. I rocks with y'all the long way, cause y'all rocks with me. Okay. I have week 1 and 2 of Vlogmas up. I have just my 2 cents and everything up. So don't forget to go ahead and always click the description bar down below, where you will find the links to previous playlists where all my other videos are. Don't forget to thumbs up these videos, because y'all already know what I'm going to say. Liking my videos help algorithm, helps me get seen by other people, okay? Yes, get the content to the people. So without further ado, let's go ahead and finally get into day 13 of Vlogmas. So this is going to be a Vlogmas What You Watch review on the Christmas movie from Lifetime, Let's Meet Again on Christmas Eve, starring Kyla Pratt and a whole bunch of other people I do not know. So, it's about Corinne and Rob. They fall in love in college, like love at first sight. They have this cute little 2-year whirlwind romance. And so then we see them meet up on Christmas Eve, and they exchange gifts or whatever. And as they're exchanging gifts and talking about how much they love each other and all that stuff, a flyer application for Rob to go to a photography program in Italy falls out of his satchel. And Corinne's like, "What's this?" And he was like, "It don't matter, I'm not gonna be able to go." And she was like, "Why?" He was like, "Because I want to leave you for 2 years." And she was like, "I would never forgive myself if you missed out on an opportunity to better yourself for your future." He was like, "But long distance relationship, that's just not gonna work." And she was like, "Yeah, but I wouldn't feel right knowing that you missed up on a once in a lifetime opportunity for me. Like, no, we're not doing it." And so then she started telling a story about this shoemaker who basically was like in love, low-key obsessed on some Steve Urkel shit, low-key, with the love of his life, and he made her like an ornament every year for a Christmas tree. And eventually, after like 5 years, sis finally was woe down, and she went out on a date with that man, and they fell in love. And so they wound up donating all of the ornaments to the university or whatever. And so one of the ornaments said "honeybee" to my honeybee on it, and it had the shoemaker's cobbler's name on it, Bernard. And so then Corinne takes a postcard off of the tree, and she writes like this contract that on Christmas Eve 2 years from now, her and Rob will come back to the tree with their half of the postcard to prove that they were meant to be. It was true love. Of course, Rob was just like, "This is foolishness." And she was like, "Well, we'll see if we're meant to be or not." So then we fast forward 7 years into the future, and we see that Corinne is that girl. By the way, I just want to say, the other Kyla Pratt movie I watched, The Christmas Pack, her wigs was so much better in Let's Meet Again on Christmas. Lifetime had got it right, cause yeah. But anyway, so we fast forward, like I said, 7 years later. She is one of the top event planners at this agency, and this uber rich couple reaches out to the company and said that they want her to plan their vow renewal on Christmas Eve. And so, or Christmas Eve. And she was like, "You sent the people my profile?" He was like, "Yes, it's either between us or the competition, and I want you to get it." She was like, "All right, bet. If I'm going to plan this wedding in 2 weeks for these people, then you going to make me partner." And the boss was like, "Girl, what?" And she was like, "I'm not playing with you. I'm the reason you got all that nice shit at your house with you and your husband. Girl, you going to make me a partner." And he was like, "All right, Bet. You pull this off, and girl, we gonna have a whole conversation about it. So, she wound up, talking to her sister and let her sister know that, she might be a little late getting home for Christmas, but she coming, and she cannot wait to meet with the couple and things like that. So she winds up meeting with the couple, and they immediately let her know that they love her. They ask her, like, how many people, team of people you use when you plan a bid. She like, it's just me and maybe like 2 assistants or whatever. And it was like, a word, girl, bet money. They was like, we'll take care and handle everything and all of that. And so she was like, okay, bet. So y'all got a venue, and they was like, no, we're not getting married in San Francisco. We get married in Connecticut. And she was like, oh, Connecticut. And they was like, girl, is that a problem? And she was like, no, I just, I went to school in Connecticut. They was like, okay, well, girl, we'll see your ticket, get your card, everything down at the lodge, girl, handle. So, of course, she let her sister know, again, the plans and everything like that. Then we see her get off out the car at the lodge. Beautiful ass place. 9 times out of 10, this shit was filmed in Canada. It's usually always filmed in Canada. So, so she gets to the lodge, and Nancy and Sam, that's the couple's name, rich white couple. They're like, oh my God, Corinne, how was your flight and everything? And she was like, it was amazing. I loved it, And the husband was like, your flight was good. She was like, yeah, ain't no crying babies, just snoring man or whatever. And she's like, well, girl, you know how I feel for the last 30 years or whatever. They laugh, haha. And they was like, oh, let us introduce you to the photographer that's gonna be, following us around, taking pictures and stuff like that. And they was like, Corinne, meet Rob. And child, he walked over there, and she was like, hey. And they was, everybody was like, oh, hey, how you doing? Hey. And so, Sam and Nancy was like, y'all know each other. Y'all know each other. And it was like, yeah, we went to college together here in Connecticut. Mm-hmm. Yep, that's what it was. And it was like, oh, okay, well, maybe y'all could catch up or whatever. And they was like, well, Corinne, we gonna go ahead and take your stuff up to your room, and Rob, we gonna get you your key or whatever, and we'll be right back. And so they were standing there, and they had this awkward ass, well, you look healthy and stuff, and yeah, how's life treating you? Okay, yeah, all right, bye. So after that, we see Corinne come down. She, let everybody know what the itinerary gonna be. She asked Nancy if she have a theme. Nancy was like, traditional, red and green since it's gonna be on Christmas or whatever, or Christmas Eve. I believe it was Christmas Eve. And so Rob was like, well, how about you do red and gold? And Corinne was like, if Nancy want to do red and green, Nancy gonna get her red and green. And so Nancy was like, no, I like the red and gold idea. And Sam was like, yeah, that sounds good. And so Corinne's like, okay, yeah, we'll do that. And so after that, they get ready to go shopping for the decorations, ornaments and stuff. And Corinne go over there and say, let me tell you something, okay? Whatever the people say they want, you let them know they can have it. Don't you be right here encouraging them to do other shit. And he was like, well, damn, Miss Queen of Christmas, I thought you'd have been happy about that. She was like, I am not the Queen of Christmas, okay? You just mind your motherfucking P's and Q's, and I'm going to mind mine, and we're going to get through this very fast. Thank you. And he was like, all right, girl, well, I'll follow your lead after you. So they leave. They go to the little Christmas store. And they buy up all the decorations. You hear me? So as they sitting there, getting the decorations and stuff. And, Corinne was like, oh, we got to get y'all a tree. Because, you can't have a Christmas themed wedding without a tree. And they was like, oh, well, we're not going to be able to do it tomorrow. Because we're going to have lunch with our daughter. But you could go. And Corinne was like, yes, I love it. I got the perfect tree. And then Sam was like, Rob, how about you go with her and help her? And Corinne was like, I got it. I don't need no help. I can do it all by myself. And Sam was like, no, I think we would feel better if Rob went with you. And Rob was like, okay, well, that's what y'all want. And Corinne was like, yeah, this will be grand. So then we seen him go pick out the tree, and he like low-key being aggy about her being the Queen of Christmas. She's like, look, I'm not the Queen of Christmas, okay? Like, he was like, when I knew you, you. She was like, yeah. Mm-hmm. So they pick out the perfect tree. They come back. They decorate the tree. The tree was gorgeous. They low key have a cute little moment or whatever. Um, and then the daughter show up, Tracy, who reminded me of a younger. She reminded me of a younger version of the actress who played the sister on Third Rock from the Sun. I'm telling my age. But that actress, I could never think of that lady's name. And it always bothers me that I could never think of her name. Kristen Johnson. I knew it was something Johnson. But she reminded me of a younger version of Kristen Johnson. The actress who played Tracy, the daughter to Sam and Nancy. So she come and she was like, "Oh my God, hi Corinne, I heard so much about you. Like my mom and daddy, like, girl, they love you." And then she's like, "Hey Robbie," and then Corinne was looking like, "Bitch, y'all know each other?" And it was like, yeah. He was like, I had took pictures at another wedding that Tracy was at. Tracy was at my cousin's wedding, and so my mom and daddy fell in love, and they hired Robbie. And then he was like, me and her, we cool. She my homie because we don't live too far from each other in New York or whatever. And she was like, oh, okay, but Tracy was a little too touchy feely, handsy, flirty, and Corinne was like, bitch, you better back up or you get smacked up all up on my man. Don't mess with my man, cause I'm gonna have to give it to you. I told y'all, I got a little ditty for everything. So, after that, the mom and daddy come over, Sam and Nancy. They're like, oh my God, we love the tree. It's amazing. It's gorgeous. It's beautiful. And so, Corinne was like, well, I'm going to go ahead and head on out because, yeah. And so, Rob could tell, like, she was a little uncomfortable or whatever. So then after that, we get to, I want to say later that day or the next day, and they're talking about going dress shopping or whatever. And, they just, asking Corinne about love and all that stuff because, Tracy started talking about this dude she liked who Corinne automatically assumed was Rob. And, the mom was like, that's how, I felt about Sam. And, because Corinne gets talking about Rob, about, her first love and how, she haven't dated anybody since him because, she felt like he was true love. Of course, Rob came down the steps taking pictures, low-key eavesdropping. And she was just like, I thought we was going to be together forever, but unfortunately, he didn't show up to a situation, and I never got an explanation why. But you know what? I let that go. And it was like, oh, whoa, whoa, whoa. So then Rob come downstairs, and they get to talking about Uncle Bernie showing up, and he the one officiating the wedding, and how they gonna play Christmas charades, and like that's the family game. And so Trish was like, Robbie, come on, you gotta play with us. And so he was like, okay, I'll do it. And he was like, what about you, Corinne? And she was like, oh, okay, I won't be a party poop or whatever. But again, she not here for this Tracy Rob bullshit. She was not here for this. She did not see it from Miss Ma'am. No, ma'am. Ain't nobody see it for Tracy, honey. So after that, no, what happened? They go shopping for the dress. That's right. They go shopping for the dress. Nancy tried on like 9 different dresses. She finally get to the one she liked. Rob was in there taking pictures and stuff. Corinne was low-key saying slick stuff to him. And he was like, oh, okay, girl. Tracy showed up, of course, and, everybody was excited. Corinne low-key had to step to the store lady like, look, I need you to hem this dress and have it ready for me, the day before the situation. And the lady was like, look here, I had a dress ready, but you better not motherfucking be late. You better be here at 4 o'clock on the dot. And I do mean you better be here at 3:40. Because on time, because early is on time. On time is late. And late don't even bother showing up. Okay? So she was like, girl, I'm going to be here. So after that, they go back to the lodge. And I believe they start playing the charades. They meet the Uncle Bernie man. He's funny, hilarious. They're playing charades and stuff like that. Sam and Tracy went, and that kind of like puts Corinne in her fifis because she just had low key been reminiscing about her relationship with her dad. Sort of kind of alluding to something that's going on with her dad. So after that, seeing Tracy with her dad, they kind of made Corinne feel the type of way. So she went ahead and went to bed, but she came back downstairs, and Rob brought her some peppermint tea, which happens to be her favorite, to cheer her up. And they just got to talking, and she finally told Rob the truth. Like, her dad was diagnosed with early onset Alzheimer's, and he doesn't really remember a lot of stuff, and that like just breaks her heart. So after that, they go for a little walk or whatever, and they get to talking or whatever. And she just basically like, so what's up with you and Tracy? Like, she cut to the chase. What's popping with you and Tracy? He like, look, Tracy is my friend, okay? Like, I ain't on that type of time with Tracy. She not my type. That's my homegirl only, or whatever. She was like, whatever. And he was like, so what about you? You got a man? And she was like, that's really your goddamn business. But anyway, so they kind of start inching towards a little. It's a vibe. So after that, they back to being cordial, nice with each other, whatever. And so he overhear her on the phone talking to her boss or whatever. And her boss was just like, how you feeling, how you doing? She was like, I think I could pull it off or whatever. He was like, dang, girl, that's not the sound of somebody who's about to be partner. I need you to know you got this shit in the bag. She was like, yeah, I got it, whatever. So what happened? The mom and daddy got to go to a meeting or something or another, and so it's the day to pick up the dress. So Nancy was like, girl, do you think you can get my dress for me by phone? She was like, yeah, I got you. So Rob wound up showing up while she was in the middle of stalking him on the internet, checking out his pictures and everything. And he was like, you got a little time to spare? She was like, well, I got to go pick Nancy's dress up at 4. He was like, what, can I get at least an hour? She was like, I think I can spare an hour. So he surprises her with an ice skating ring, and they go ice skating, and they get to talking about their relationship. And she was basically like, why didn't you show up? And he was like, because we was basically broken up. I mean, she was like, so that's how you felt? He was like, yeah. And she was like, I showed up. She was like, I took a train from Boston back to Connecticut, where I should have been spending Christmas with my daddy, to meet you at a goddamn Christmas tree that you didn't even show up to. And he was apologizing for her. She was like, oh my god, what time is it? Because they was getting ready to kiss, and she was late. So she didn't mind her making it to the dress shop in time. She was calling that lady. That lady had told her beforehand, I'm not missing my plane for nobody. Nobody, baby. Told you I got a ditty for everything. So Corinne got to go back and tell Nancy she could get her dress. Bitch, Nancy was pissed. Capital P-I-S-S-E-D, honey. Nancy was pissed. Bitch, Nancy was so shook. So, Nancy low-key was getting ready to say, girl, get the fuck out of here. But Tracy was like, no, I believe in Corinne. Corinne got this in the bag. You gonna get it together, right, girl? She was like, yeah, girl, I got this. And Nancy was like, all right, bitch. You basically skating on thin ice hole. You better turn it around. Turn the wings around. Turn the wings. I had to do it. Anyway, serious. So, she goes upstairs and she gets to calling around, trying to book more appointments at dress shops, stressing her polar self out, bothering her own spirits. And so she just, yeah. Oh, by the way, Rob thought Victor was Corinne's boo. That's her boss that he gave. And she had to set him straight when she was like, I heard you talking to Victor, and that one time I was looking at your stuff, and I saw you posting up with this dude named Victor. She was like, first of all, that's my boss. Second of all, that man is happily married to a man. Don't play with me. Don't do that. But anyway, so she stressed out. Child don't know what she finna do. And so when she go downstairs to tell Nancy she couldn't book her another bridal appointment with Sam, Nancy was like, well, bitch, fuck it. I'm gonna have to postpone the wedding. Because without a dress, bitch, what's the point? What is the whole motherfucking point? Sam was like, Corinne was like, bitch, we not postponing the motherfucking thing. Look here, I'm gonna find you a dress. I gotta make that bitch myself. Bitch, we gonna get you a dress. Okay, bitch, don't you stress. Sam was like, look here, we gotta postpone it, baby. That's what we gonna do. She said, y'all talking crazy. Let me go find a motherfucking dress. So she get the moving out the honey on a mission. Rob come downstairs like, girl, where you going? She was like, first of all, back the fuck up or you get smacked the fuck up. Second of all, because of your bullshit, I could possibly be losing my fucking client. Third of all, I didn't even get to the dress on time. Fourth of all, bitch, I don't even know if I'm gonna be able to find the dress. And fifth, bitch, stay out my way. Okay? Alright. So she wound up going to the Christmas store, still calling people trying to get her a dress. Uncle Bernard pop up out of nowhere like magic. Keep that in mind. So, he was like, girl, what's wrong with you? Ain't the spirit of Christmas in the air? Don't it make you just wanna, yeah. He was like, cause you know, me and my Susanna honey, yes, this is our favorite time. Yeah. And she was like, I don't know what I'm gonna do. I can't find this dress. Baby Nancy is upset. She's stressing me out. They bothering my spirits. So, as she talking, Uncle Bernard said, girl, listen, all you gotta do is look and you'll find what you're looking for right in front of you. And then the lady who owned the Christmas store walks out in this beautiful red velvet coat with this white silk satin gown underneath. Baby, giving me Christmas. Carissa, hold girl. What size you wear? What size you wear, bitch? I'ma need you to go ahead and slide that off. She hit it with the gray bag. Are you a 42 long? You gotta watch that movie to catch the joke. So she go back to the lodge with the dress, and Nancy was like, bitch, where you get this from? And she was like, girl, the Christmas store lady said she was inspired by y'all getting married again and had to bust this bitch out, but she gladly go on and let a bitch borrow it. And she was like, oh my God, Corinne, thank you, girl. You saved the way it comes to bitch. And by the way, that dress was better than the first one. So they was back on like popcorn, honey. It was on and popping. So what happened? So we basically get to the wedding or whatever. Mind you, Corinne still don't see it for Rob ass or whatever the case may be. But it's the day of the wedding. Everybody look cute. And so Tracy come over there, you know, she talking to Corinne, and her boo thank Brian, who she really had the fevers for, not Rob, showed up. And she was like, oh my God, there he go looking all good. I mean, he was an average looking white man. You know, he hunchable, but that's about it. You hunch him in the class with your eyes closed. I got problems. Anyway, Corinne was like, oh, he the one. She was like, yeah, girl, Rob is my homeboy. She's like, look, Rob is still hung up on his girlfriend from college. And whoever she is, she was special as hell. Because that man ain't been with nobody since. And Corinne was like, bitch, he ain't been with nobody after me. Oh my God, he loved me. He loves me. It's special. Different. I told you I got a fucking dinner for everything. So anyway, you know, Rob over there glancing at her, taking pictures, smiling and shit. Corinne looking at him like, oh, okay. He's still my bad. Ow. So after that, you know, she got to get in work mode. You know, her Jennifer Lopez and the wedding planner girl. Go get in line so we can get this shit going on. So Tracy walked her mama down the aisle to her daddy. Uncle Bernie officiated the wedding. He out here giving all the good advice in these wedding vows. Because love is honest. And love is kind. And love is patient. And all that other shit he was saying. And so after that, they was married again. Now, I personally didn't care for Nancy hair. I feel like they should have went ahead and pinned her hair back with a cute little ornament. like a gold ornament or some shit, like a clamp in that bitch. Oh, I hit that baby. They done settled off with them curls, and she should have had a bolder, a nice old nasty dark burgundy lip, old nasty burgundy lip with a little gold sparkle eyeshadow. Not too much, nice and demure. She old lady. But other than that, it was a cute little win or whatever. And so, as everybody was enjoying themselves or whatever. Corinne get ready to dip. Skirt, skirt. And Uncle Bertie was like, sus, where you finna go? Not before we bust the move. You got it, baby. Just bust the move. I told you I got a motherfucking did for everything. It's a jukebox up here. So she danced with Uncle Bernie. And she danced with Uncle Bernie. And she asking him his advice and stuff about being in love with somebody but not knowing if they're the one and if you could fix it and stuff like that. He was like, look, if it was meant to be, it was meant to be or whatever. And he told her, girl, it'll come to it. All you gotta do is have a little faith. She was like, well, thank you for the dance and advice, Uncle Bernie, but the bitch got a dip. She was like, tell everybody I said bye, including Rob. And he was like, all right, well, pull the stocking. I said, don't forget your stocking. I said, what the fuck? Uncle Bernie is Santa Claus. Because, he was bald head, he had a beard, he was white. Uncle Bernie is Santa Claus. I figured it out. So after that, she went ahead and left. After she was already gone, everybody was dancing and enjoying themselves. Rob gonna show talking about Bernie. You seen Corinne? He said, oh, she just left. She went to the train station. He said, the train station? He said, yeah, she gonna get on the train. And so Rob was like, Bernie, the girl I was telling you about that I was in love with, it's Corinne. Well, Bernie said, well, baby, it ain't too late. And he was like, it is. He was like, it ain't too late. All you gotta do is go get your chick, okay? From the top of your head to the bottom of your stocking, boo. Go on, get your boo. And he pulled the stocking out and gave it to him. I said, bitch, Bernie really is Santa Claus. That is Santa Claus. He is motherfucking Santa Claus. Jingle bells. And how I knew he was Santa Claus, because when Rob said, what the hell? And then he dug in there. He said, Bert. And Bernie had disappeared on. I said, that's Santa Claus. That's that magic of Christmas. He motherfucking Santa Claus. Because y'all know in all Christmas movies, they need Santa Claus with his woo-woo. So, I don't know how he got down there to that tree that fast. Because they didn't show him in the car or nothing. But Rob showed up down to the tree. And so, Corinne's sitting in the car. In her fifis. And so, she decided to dig in the ornament. And she pulled out this cute little ornament of some green and black shoes, which was the color of the shoes that Bernie had on the night that they met. And she dug deeper and found her half of the postcard, because Rob had his half, because Rob had told Corinne that he had threw his half away. And she was like, oh, well, I guess we weren't meant to be. Corinne still had her half in the nightstand in her house, but Uncle Bernie is magic, so it appeared at the bottom of the stocking. So she was like, bitch, what time is it? She told that driver, hey, I need you to take me somewhere else. I gotta bust you with. So Rob showed up at the tree, bitch, and he is so distraught. He don't know what to do with stuff. Mind you, it wasn't until Rob... Oh, because Bernie had said something about being an old shoemaker. And then Rob was like, Bernard. Bitch, he put two and two together. And was like, did the nigga... Because it's Christmas. And Susanna was Mrs. Claus. So he get down there to the tree. And, Rob standing out there waiting. Since I lost my baby, oh. So, he get out there and he's standing on one side of the tree like, damn, she ain't gonna come. And then Corinne show up and, she a little distraught. She's like, damn, I don't know if he here. And so on the tree was a picture of Susanna. And she's like, Merry Christmas, Susanna. And he turned around, he said, I heard this true story about the shoemaker who to prove his love to his forever love, was putting ornaments and stuff on his tree. She was like, for real? He was like, yeah, it's true. And they both laughed because they presented the postcard, and it was like, I guess we was meant to be. And she was like, I love you. He was like, I love you too. And they kissed or whatever, and I guess he was going home with her for Christmas. I was like, oh, this is cute. Made a thug cry. I definitely give Let's Meet Again for Christmas a 9 out of 10. This was a good movie. Okay, it had a good story. The plot of, them being in love so young and Loki breaking up, it being a misunderstanding, Corinne holding a grudge, Rob still being in love with her, but it was like, is we or ain't we? The subplot of of Bernie being Santa Claus, Tracy Loki, is she or ain't she into Rob? The way in, that whole true love situation. Like, I loved it. Like, this was a good movie. Like, it was cute. Like, this was better than most, I would say, black led Christmas movies are done, because sometimes they do them dirty. They do them dirty. But Let's Meet Again on Christmas Eve was done perfectly, and I loved it. This was actually my second time watching this. First time I watched this was actually during the pandemic. Yeah, so I definitely recommend Let's Meet Again on Christmas Eve. I actually wanted watching this somewhere else. I didn't watch it on the free movies on YouTube. So yeah, y'all, that was day 13 of Vlogmas. What you watching? Don't forget to comment, like, subscribe, hit the notification bell button so you never miss a video when I do upload. If I sound stuffy, it's because I have to blow my nose, and I don't know where. Oh, I found it. So yeah, don't forget to like, comment, subscribe, hit the notification bell button so you never miss a video when I do upload. And don't forget to share my videos wherever with whoever. And again, like these videos. Okay, y'all, love you.